Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Alison and welcome to my channel. So on my channel, you mostly find a lot of beauty videos, but you'll also see lifestyle, vlogs, and some DIY videos. So if you guys are interested on those, make sure to subscribe down below. And for today's video, I'll be doing a review on this new launch Fenty Beauty concealer, and you guys will hear my thoughts and how I like this concealer. So if you guys are interested in my thoughts, then let's keep on watching. So first of all, this concealer you can purchase on Sephora.com and it retails for $26 and it only comes in 0.27 ounce, which is 8 milliliters. And this concealer, it does come in 50 shades, and what I'm so happy about, Rihanna come up with a beauty line. She knows what she's doing, and 50 shades of a concealer, that is amazing, really nice. So I'm pretty sure you can find your shades on the Sephora. So now let's read off what this concealer does and what it claims. So first of all, this is a creamy long-wear crease-proof liquid concealer with light as air, medium to full coverage that brightens under eyes and conceals blemishes and redness. So this is a full coverage curl to living life to fullest. This sweat resistant formula comes in a groundbreaking range of 50 easy to shop, soft matte shades, each designed to pair with your Pro Filt'r foundation shade. And if you guys are familiar with this brand, you guys know she also come up with a foundation. This is what it looks like as a foundation, and I have this in the shade 210, which is a little darker than my skin tone right now because this is more like my midsummer shade. They're exactly the same design, I would say, and if you guys have tried their foundation, you might be able to find your shade on the concealer. It usually recommends 2 shades lighter than what you have on the foundation. But today I didn't use this foundation because it's slightly tad darker than what my skin tone right now in this winter shade. So today I'm using another foundation, but I did get 2 shades here on the concealer to try out which one it matched me perfectly. So I got this shade in 185 and another shade in 190. So we're gonna test this out. And it also really depends what you need on a concealer, if you want to brighten up your under eye or you just want to match your foundation, your skin tone, just to cover up your dark circle. So for me, I personally like to match up my skin tone. I don't like that brighten effect underneath my eye. So that's really your own preference to see what you like to do with your under eye. You want to cover up, you want to brighten, that's your choice. So I got 2 shades here. First of all, this of a lighter shade, more neutral shade, it's 185. And this more of a yellow neutral undertone is 190. So today with this color, I think I'm gonna go with 190, which is really the perfect match with my skin tone. And also let's talk about the packaging. The packaging on this concealer, it looks gorgeous. It's just like a frosty glass finish, same as their foundation bottle with a white cap. And when you open the cap, it does come with a doe foot applicator. So I'm gonna do a close-up, you guys, into my face, and let's see how this concealer works. And because this concealer is more of a matte finish, it does give you all of a medium coverage. As a formula, I can tell it's more of a matte finish, but it's not as matte as Tarte Shape Tape. And before I apply my concealer, I did use my Tatcha under a light and eye treatment to do a little moisturizer under the eye, and then I did use my Becca under eye brightening corrector. This is like my must-have item before I putting on any concealer on top. This is like must-have. So this is usually what I use every day. So now let's blend this in to my under eye. As you can tell, it's more of a yellow neutral undertone, and the coverage that it gives is really nice. It does cover up my dark circle. It's just like boom, it's gone. And I'm gonna apply a little right above my eyelid, and I did get a little burn here from eyebrow waxing today, which just sucks, but I'm just trying not to put something on top to layer that burn. It does cover up very nicely and it feels very matte finish. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so this is what it looks like close up with the finish. It really just illuminates everything underneath my eye and you don't see the darkness, and it's a super matte finish, but I won't say it's as matte as what Tarte Shape Tape feels like. But it feels nice on this concealer. It's easy to blend. It gives you a very nice medium to full coverage, and I'm sure you can build it up. But I have to say, if you guys have dry skin underneath your eye, I don't think this would be the concealer for you because it does crease a little around my under eye area. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm using the lighter shade, which is 188. I'm gonna see if I can use this as a brow brightener. So I'm just gonna apply this underneath my brow. And now I'm gonna set it with my Thrive Cosmetic loose powder. This is what I usually do with my daily makeup. Make sure to just slightly bake my under eye. If you guys don't have the issues like oily skin, your eye is really oily that it melts every single makeup that you have on your eye, then you don't have to do this step. You can skip it, but I personally do have to set my under eye and around my face because I do get oily. Okay, so this is what it looks like underneath my eye with this concealer with the setting powder underneath. So for now, I'll say I can't really tell the difference compared to what I'm using right now because it does still give me a very nice medium coverage, but it tends to be like creasing around my eye area, so I'm not sure if I'm liking this concealer, but I have to wear it during the day to let you know if I would keep this concealer and how this would wear on my combo oily skin. But I have to say for now, I like the coverage and I do like how it blends, but it does emphasize my line on the eye, so I have to see later on if this is still visible, and I'll check in with you guys and I'll let you guys know at the end of the day this is worth to buy or not. Okay guys, so I am back. Now it's about 7 hours wear on this concealer, and I do want to say this concealer, it does mattify very well during the day, and I don't see any oil peek through, even though like my full face was dewy, but my concealer area, it didn't get the oil get into this under eye area. But I do have to say it does emphasize the lines that I usually don't see with my other concealers. So around this area, if I do a close-up, you guys can see how it creasing the line on my eye. And usually with my other foundation, I don't see that happen with my concealer. So this is the only issues that I have. But I want to try out a second time, give it a second chance next day to see if this concealer does emphasize a line, or it's just today that my eye is not cooperating me. If you guys not into a very matte coverage of a concealer, I don't think this is for you. And even though I don't have a dry under eye, my skin doesn't tends to get dry in that area. I feel like if you guys have a very dry skin with dry under eye, I don't think you will like it. So I feel like before putting on this Fenty Beauty concealer, I did prep my under eye pretty well because I did kind of moisturize it, give it a nice prep before applying a very matte foundation. I mean a very matte concealer. So I feel like it does emphasize lines. If you guys have dry skin, you may not like it, but I'm gonna do a second day check-in with you guys and see how this wear after a few hours and see if this does the same or it's just my own under eye just not cooperating again. Okay guys, this is the second day of me wearing this Fenty Beauty concealer, and this is the concealer from Fenty Beauty, and this is the concealer that I use from Dior. This is my everyday concealer that I use it for more than a month now, and I do like the finish of this one. But I would say the Fenty Beauty one is a lot of a dry formula. It kind of emphasized the line that I don't normally see with my concealer on, so I feel like this is more of a matte formula and it just emphasizes the line, and which I don't like it shows on my face. So I don't think I'll be keeping this concealer because of how many concealer that I already own, and I'm trying to use up the product I have, and I'm not amazed with the new product here because it's matte finish. It does give me medium to full coverage, but it just emphasizes my lines underneath my eye, which I don't normally have that issues. I'm gonna give you guys a close look on my under eye concealer so that you guys can see the differences. And this concealer, it just emphasizes the lines, and I'm gonna give you guys a close up and see how matte this finish gives me. And also my eye makeup look is not looking super neat today because my eyeliner or my mascara didn't stay put very nicely, so you can see a lot of smudging on my eye makeup look because today I just tested out some new product and that is why this happened. But please ignore the eye makeup look today. But I just want to show you guys how it looks on the Fenty Beauty and comparing to my regular concealer that I use daily.